In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn pine boards into a simple yet extremely useful solution for many homes. Every detail will be shown, so watch until the end to make sure you don't miss anything. For this project, I'm going to use a pine board that measures 2 meters and 70 centimeters long by 25 centimeters wide. Before starting, I already cut the board into smaller sections to make it easier to handle and film. Next, I'll trim the pieces to their final dimensions, beginning with this one that's 92 centimeters in length. It will be divided into 2 equal parts, each measuring 45 centimeters long. You already know how important the like is, so go ahead and click it. This content is worth it. From this section, I'll cut one piece that's 20 centimeters long and another that's 40. I'll make 2 of each. Here at the table saw, I'm going to trim both of these pieces, which are 45 centimeters in length, to a width of 24 centimeters. I'll cut both sides so they end up straight and clean. I'm always keeping an eye on the comments. Drop a quick hi so I know you stopped by. The first ones always get a guaranteed reply. The parts that are 20 centimeters and 40 centimeters long will each be trimmed to a width of 22.5 centimeters. With this piece, I'll create 5 strips measuring 4 centimeters wide by 39 in length. Now I'll run them through the planer to make all of them 20 millimeters thick. Having trouble with your woodworking projects? The solution might be in the first links in the description. Don't miss it. Once everything has the same thickness, I'll begin the assembly. These 4 pieces will be joined together like this. I'll use this jig to drill the holes. Then I'll insert dowels. 2 dowels will be placed, like this. I'll use a 10 millimeter drill bit to make the holes. Done. The holes are drilled, and the dowels will be placed in this way. Now I'll drill the other one. I made this mark, which shows the size of the smaller part that will fit into it. With both pieces already drilled, now it's time to connect them. I'll apply wood glue into the holes, and then insert the dowels. I also added some glue on the side before joining the parts together. Here's how it looks. I'll do the same with these 2. I'm going to use the router to round off 3 edges of these pieces that are 45 centimeters long. A router bit with a diameter of 30 millimeters will be used for this step. Before moving forward with the assembly, I'm going to sand everything thoroughly. I'll do this with a random orbital sander, starting with 80 grit sandpaper, then switching to a finer one. I'll also sand the routed edges by hand. Your subscription makes a real difference. Join now and help us hit 20,000. We're so close. Alright, all the pieces have been sanded, including the two that were joined together. Next, I'm going to make a few markings and drill some holes. I set the combination square at 11 centimeters, and I'll use it to mark where the two pieces were joined. The mark will extend about 1 centimeter to each side. At those marks, I'll drill using a 2.5 millimeter bit, along with a 10 millimeter countersink. The same drilling will be done on the other piece as well, but from the opposite side. With all the holes done, I'll start putting the project together. To begin, I'll use one of the strips measuring 39 centimeters by 4. I'll add a bit of wood glue and secure it using screws that are 3.5 millimeters thick and 40 millimeters long. To help with alignment and spacing, I'll make marks at 10 centimeters on both parts. Now I'll line up the piece to be attached right over the markings, then start the screws without tightening fully. Only after checking that it's square, the screws will be fully tightened. Next, I'll make marks in each corner, 5 in total on each side. The distance here will be 2 centimeters, and over here, 1 centimeter. Here's how it turned out. The same drill bit will be used to make these holes as well. Ideally, I should have done this step earlier, but I overlooked it, so I'll take care of it now. At first, I made 5 pieces measuring 39 by 4 centimeters, but I'll need one more, so there will be 6 in total. With everything corrected, I'll continue with the assembly. Each drilled spot will receive one of those strips screwed in place. Done. The structure is assembled and turned out very sturdy. In the next step, I'll cover the screw holes using these 10 millimeter dowels with wood glue. Once the dowel is in, I wipe off the excess glue and trim it flush using a handsaw. There's always a selection of helpful links in the description. They can make your work easier and more efficient. Enjoy! Up next, I'll finish the build by attaching the last 2 pieces. The front overhang is 1.5 centimeters and the sides extend by 1 centimeter. Once it's positioned correctly, I'll place these clamps to keep it steady. At this point, I'll make 4 marks, 2 centimeters from the wood's edge and 5.5 centimeters from the sides. This was done on all 4 corners to fasten it to the piece underneath. I'll also drill on each mark using the same bit. The same steps will be followed for the last piece. This item is really useful. If you know someone who works with wood, share this video. It might be exactly what they need. To wrap things up, I'll once again cover the screws with glue and dowels. Alright, it's time for finishing. I'll use an electric sprayer to apply wood sealer and varnish. First, I'll apply the sealer mixed with a special oak-colored wood dye. I'll dilute it with thinner. After the dyed sealer dries, I'll add a coat of clear glossy varnish for extra protection. Choosing the color was an important part of this project. Let me know in the comments if you liked it or would have done it differently. I really enjoy hearing what you think. Well, folks, here's the finished piece. A two-step stool, perfect for reaching high shelves in the kitchen. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and share it with anyone who might be interested in this project. Make sure to check out other creative projects on the end screen. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.